let's talk about Melody's video that she posted. Solely for educational purposes, no hate to anyone involved. Don't forget to check me out on all my socials at Anna Reports News. In this 9-minute long video, she starts off by talking about the Melrose Trading Post. This was the one time that they met. It was 2 years ago, and they never talked or saw each other again. She said that she already had a following when they went to this Melrose Trading Post. They were invited both by a mutual friend, and this is the part that kind of made me laugh, and I'll tell you why in a sec. She never asked for advice, and if she received advice, it was unsolicited. But if you put 3 TikTokers in one room, you're going to talk about TikTok. In her first video that she posted and deleted, she claimed that she didn't remember the conversations that they had. So it's interesting to see now that she's like so adamant and so clear that she didn't ask for this. She then went on to talk about the 2 guys. She says that she still has no idea who the second guy is, that she had been dating a guy named Nick at the time, but she doesn't think that they talked about Riley's Nick, the one that she's engaged to now. She then goes to talk about Nick and claims that Riley had no pictures or videos of her and Nick's relationship. And then she makes a huge accusation. She claims that Riley had all those videos and pictures archived, and that when she started dating Nick, that Riley unarchived those videos so people knew Riley's ex was now Melody's boyfriend. People on Reddit have said that Riley never archived all those videos and pictures. So it's interesting that she made such a large allegation and just casually put that in there. She then goes on to explain her and Nick. She still doesn't explain kind of how they met. But she says Nick's family was from San Diego. She was living in San Diego at the time, and Nick was in Arizona. Nick invited her and her friends to a boat date, and she assumed that was in San Diego, but then he flew her and her friends out to Arizona, and that's where these pictures came in, where she's wearing his shirt. She then goes on to claim that they were all wearing his clothes because it was a beach day and she was wearing a bikini and she needed some t-shirts to wear. And she, throughout this, claims that she had no idea Nick and Riley had dated, and that apparently Nick had no idea that Melody was friends with Riley. So once these pictures were posted, she also says that Riley reached out to Nick, so they agree on that. But she claims that Riley said Melody was her best friend. And then she makes another allegation. She claims that Riley accuses girls of copying all the time, but again, doesn't show any screenshots of that. And again, I think that's a pretty big allegation to make. And then she goes on to claim that Nick never knew about Melody through Riley. She said she moved to Arizona because they're young parents and it's more affordable in Arizona than San Diego. His job is in Arizona, her job is online, that Arizona actually sucks. And then she goes on to claim that Riley exposed her pregnancy. And she posts this. It's a picture trend where you say last November I was a baddie, and then you say what you were doing this November. And in this November she said he's about to have a baby with another girl. Hope this helps. So I went back to Riley's page to try to find this, and apparently it was deleted. But there is this version where she put last November I was a certified lover girl. This November I've been completely stripped of every lover girl button in my body. Hope this helps. She also posted a